And we're live. Hello. Hello, guys. How's it going on this bank holiday stream? I think I was on time anyway. I hope anyway. Can you hear me okay? Because I think YouTube was going a bit mad today, apparently. There's loads of problem streams earlier, but I think I can see myself anyway, and I'm not buffering. I'm not sure. So, hello, everybody. Oh, Alex is here. Hello from Germany. I hope you had a nice weekend, Michelle. I did indeed, Alex. Thank you very much. It was a nice and chill one this weekend. I didn't do anything mad. I was kind of chilled at home because I was guilty of leaving everything to the last minute. I was going to dress up and do some videos or maybe even do a live stream yesterday, but Muggins here for never ordered any outfits. So that was my own fault. I left it too late. So, but here I am. And there's a cause for celebration on this one because something momentous happened during the week, which is quite nice. It's a small little ambition that's kind of come true. It's not too bad. I've just realised this is red wine and not white. Rookie mistake. So I'm a red wine convert now for tonight. So yeah, it was a nice chill weekend. Kind of just did nothing really, just laid about and yeah. This is the first time I'm dressing up now since midweek. I think I dressed up on I'm gonna say Thursday. Was it Thursday? Maybe Wednesday. Either way, it was good. A great outfit, my dear. Breathtaking. I'm also having red wine. Oh, Alex, you've got good taste because as a now red wine convert as of 2 minutes ago, I fully endorse red wine. Cheers. I don't normally drink red wine. It's kind of, I think red wine is probably best with a bit of food. I made another rookie mistake in not having food before the stream, so I'll have to have that afterwards. But I am all ears tonight. There's no plans to do any videos or rush off anywhere. We're chill tonight. We're going to see how long we go. It could be a long one, so strap in. But yeah, we're all good. It's bank holiday here, so no work tomorrow, so that's great. And yeah, we're nice and chill tonight. Cheers. Yes, cheers, Alex. Cheers again. Norseman Honey. Hello, beautiful. Hello, Norseman. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. It's great to have your company. I just wanted to kind of show face and maybe have a bit of a celebration because of this momentous achievement that came through. I'm talking it up because it actually kind of it's a nice something came through this week that was kind of a little bit of an ambition of mine. Well, it didn't really fully come true, but it was kind of it's the first step. The next step is not going to be too far away, so we're all good. So it's been a good week. Been a good week. I have to say now it was kind of the start of the week. Now Monday and Tuesday I was just like, oh god, dragging, and then I got this news during the week, which I will reveal. Maybe after another few sips of wine. But, yeah. But for those who are interested in the wine, it's Estevez. Right. It's an Estevez Chilean wine. So I normally get this in white. I thought this was white. Don't ask me how I thought that was white, but I was in a rush in the shop and I just saw Estevez and thought, right, I know exactly what I'm getting with Estevez. So, but other wines are available. But if Estevez wants to sponsor me, then yeah, that's great. That's great too. Can you actually hear me okay? Because I did listen back to the audio, like this is coming through the webcam. It's not that great, but it seemed to be all right. So I'll be hopefully trying to be heard. So. Alfred has joined. Hello, Alfred. Hello, Michelle. You look lovely in white. Well, thank you. I've gotten really casual, which is a bit mad considering the weekend that it is. It's Halloween weekend and everybody's dressing up to the nines and there's all various characters and loads of different attire, and I've gone casual. I really didn't think this through, did I? But no, it's all good. It's kind of I kind of quite like this outfit. I was kind of feeling the casual, kind of feeling the casual vibe. And I just thought, might as well. It's nice and chill. And that's what it's like. It's what it's going to be on the street tonight. It's going to be nice and chill. A bit like the wine. It's nothing. Alex, I am a fan of champagne, but it would take me to sleep. Champagne is heavy. I wouldn't be my kind of go-to normally. I mean, I wouldn't say no. It was on offer. But I think I've kind of got a decent selection of wine that kind of goes down well. Sometimes I find a lot of the wines can be hit and miss. They can be lovely going down, and then in the morning, then yeah. But no, I've kind of narrowed it down to like Estevez, Avezo. I've tried what was that one called? The girls were having on the last weekend. Was it Gallo? I think I tried Gallo the other weekend. It was rather nice. Oh yeah. Live JPK, welcome. I recognize you from not Facebook, Instagram. Welcome aboard, Liv. Hi, Michelle, looking great as ever. Thank you, Liv. Thank you. It's kind of a toned down version. I don't know why, considering the weekend, but look, I'll give you a full outfit tour of it. It's quite nice. It has been done as a video before, so there's a hint. So you can look through the archive and try and guess. It's the white outfit. Mine is called. Oh, where's that gone? Aureola Reserve from España. Never had it before. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Aureola Reserve. I've never had that. That's, but being a Spanish drink, it does sound rather nice. Is it to your taking, Alex? Would you recommend this wine, even though you've never had it before? Would you recommend? Because I'm always open for a new wine as well. By the way, I've been converted to wine in the past year for sure. Definitely been converted, so I'm always open to a new wine because you can't complain with a new wine. And so far, I'm quite liking this. And this is as of a red wine convert as of 5 minutes ago. So. Look at me pretending to know about wine. Oh God, who would have thought, eh? God damn it. Aaron Clifford with a nice emoji. Hello, Aaron. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the nice chill. What we calling this, because I cannot leave it as a celebratory stream of sorts. We need to give the stream an epic name, an eye-catching name. Maybe I could start by telling you what this momentous occasion was. Well, no time like the present. It's okay, but nothing special. It was just €5. Yeah, but okay, it doesn't sound that good, so I'd still be willing to try, because you never know. It could actually be delicious even for €5. But look, I'm definitely not a wine snob. Jesus, I swear that's the first bit of drink I've had today. So, and already I'm slurring. But no, this achievement, I'm going to put it down as an achievement because it's kind of something I've been wanting to achieve for a while, and it definitely kind of started when I set up the channel. One of my ambitions was to actually grow the channel to a level where it would be recognized in some sense, for want of a better word. And so this week we got an email. I think it was Wednesday. Doesn't matter what day it was. It was this week anyway. And I got an email to say that my channel had qualified as a YouTube partner, or I had met something to become. I've met the threshold to be a YouTube partner, which is effectively monetization. And I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of, I really did cherish that news, because that was very nice to wake up to, and it was early enough as well. So I was just like, yeah, we managed to get the channel monetized to the first level of monetization. There's another level that's not going to be too far off, if it continues in its direction at the moment. But yeah, I was taken aback by it. I thought, yeah, this is, God, I've actually achieved something here. Like, it's not every day I achieve something, and it's kind of, it was a nice feeling. I was I was proud as punch of that. I'm not gonna lie, it was just kind of like, wow, I'm taken aback by it. It's just, I mean, look, it's not going to be anything to live off or anything like that. I'm not going to be one of these mad YouTubers like all the big hitters or anything. But it was nice to achieve that goal I set out at the start, which was to take the channel to a level where it could be recognised. And look, you never know, it could go even further. I mean, the uploads will still be happening. I'm going to try and mix up the uploads as well, kind of do a bit more kind of different content as well. I mean, there'll be plenty of outfit videos, of course. I don't think they're going to stop anytime soon. I've got so much more to get through. It's just one of those things where, like, you're filming it and then it just goes to show how much stuff you really have. I mean, I've got the phones of about 20, 30 videos up at the moment, and I haven't even made a dent in my collection. It's like, oh my God. So yeah, there is going to be some kind of different kind of content coming in as well, like kind of more videos of potential nights out, and maybe even a shopping video. There, I said it, a shopping video. So who knows? Because I find the shopping one will probably kind of give a sense of, like, just kind of maybe some sense of just what it's kind of like. A lot of people have this in their head that, like, oh, you'll be asked, oh, who the clothes for, or who's the makeup for, and generally speaking, 9 times out of 10, you're not asked. The sales assistants, they're not bothered. It's just kind of going to work on that and see where best to actually shoot that, to be honest. And yeah, that's one idea I have floating in my head, and just to kind of vary it up as well, because I do like, while I do love doing the outfit videos, I kind of like a bit of change is nice every now and then. So there is that. And what do you plan for your day off tomorrow? Well, Alex, it's going to be a lot more of what was happening today, which is not a whole lot, really. It's just more of a chill day. There might be something on. I don't know. We'll probably go for a walk. Out in we've a really nice park not too far away from here. I went out there today with my dad, and it was nice. It was nice to kind of get out for a good lengthy walk, and yeah, I'll probably do more of that again tomorrow. So I mean, clear the air, kind of clear the head. It's a lovely walk. It's a lovely park. And yeah, I fully recommend if you're ever down this neck of the woods, down in Cork, or particularly North Cork. There's a lovely park up the way, and it's a massive park as well, by the way. It's like I'm walking there for about an hour and a half. Did a loop around the whole thing, and it took us an hour and a half in total. Like, it was nice. But yeah, more of that tomorrow, I think, and then a whole lot of nothing else really. I might even edit another video or whatever. I'm kind of on top of the uploads at the moment. I have a few that are waiting to drop. I'll have one next Sunday. Will be an upload as well. I missed out this Sunday because I said, look, I might as well do a live while we have this momentous news that the channel got monetized. So might as well do that. And yeah, I'll be back to uploads then again next week. But yeah, I still can't believe it. It's just like kind of just to get that email. It's just kind of, it did take me back. It was really, really proud of myself with that one. So yeah, I've been feeling really good this week about the YouTube channel and where it's going. And yeah, there's plenty more to come. Plenty more to come, guys. I'm enjoying doing the YouTube, I have to say, because I think this is what the third stream I've done now. I mean, the previous two have been really good. Like, I mean, I was expecting the worst when I was going on the first time. I thought, God, this isn't. I mean, at least with Instagram, you kind of know, your community really, in a sense. But YouTube is definitely a bit of an unknown at that stage, and it turned out completely the opposite as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be an absolute carnage. Like, I thought it was just going to be like loads of mad comments and everything like that. And it was far from the case. I don't think we had any nasty comments or anything. So it's good. So this is my third one now. I consider myself a YouTube live stream veteran now at this stage, and it's very good. Aaron Clifford, hi. You okay? Yes, I'm quite good actually. I'm really good this week. I mean, we had good news during the week, and it's been a nice chill weekend. I didn't do much for it. That being said, I did some other kind of non-dressing activities. But yeah, nothing too exciting. It was just kind of a case of just once I got that news, I was just kind of, God, just chill out now for the rest of the week and just kind of enjoy the weekend that I didn't even know it was a bank holiday up until about Thursday. So, and when I was told it was a bank holiday, I thought, oh, happy days. I should have known, really. I mean, but had I planned it a bit better, I would have done maybe a bit of a dressing up session, kind of maybe like a Halloween kind of special kind of thing or whatever. But I am the worst when it comes for putting off stuff. I had loads of stuff in my carts on various sites. I had loads of stuff in there ready to go, and I just sat on my hands and just, yeah. And before you knew it, then it was coming up towards the end of October, and I thought, yeah, it'll never arrive. God damn it! So lesson learned. I will be on my game for Christmas, though. I think I definitely have to do some Christmas looks. I owe that to myself for missing out on Halloween. So there is that. There is that to look forward to. And yes, I will do a video of a look, whichever look is good. Hopefully, because I find the Christmas stuff. I mean, everybody does a Christmas look, but I want it to be kind of, really nice and really, really stand out. So we'll see. I also took a nice walk today and some football, and that was my Sunday. You see, that's not a bad way to spend a Sunday, to be fair. I mean, just a nice walk and a bit of football on the side, nice and chill, That's what Sundays are there for. They're there for chilling. And, that's, you can stress out every other day, but Sundays are chill day. At least it should be, anyway. Unless you're one of those poor lads who play up front for a really bad team and you're just running about and you're not touching the ball. Yeah, I've been there. I was that guy in guy mode. Yeah. I was that guy before. The thankless task of playing up front for a useless team. I wish it on my worst enemy. You get no thanks and you're wrecked afterwards. God damn it. That used to be my Sundays. My team actually lost, but no problem. See, I was right. You'll get the next one. You'll get the next one, Alex. Don't worry. The next win is always around the corner, unless you're really bad. And in which case, it's maybe not around the corner. Maybe a block. Maybe it's the next city over, but it will come eventually. Look at me giving tactical advice. God damn it. It's supposed to be interesting upstream. And what was everybody else up to on this chill Sunday? Anything exciting, like for Alex playing for the team that lost in football? Or for me, we're just lazing about, walking in a park and doing not much else. I have several teams, so one of them will always win. You're cheating the system, Alex. That's cheating. You can't be doing that. You have to stick with one team. Where's the glory in that? Oh, damn. I'm starting to think, why didn't I do that? Would have been so much better and so much easier. And whereabouts in Germany are you from, Alex? I think you said it the last one, but I can't remember. I I have a memory of a goldfish, to be fair. It's terrible. Oh, God. My memory is like, particularly with kind of stuff like that, you kind of get engrossed in the stream, and it's just kind of, God. I am from Stuttgart in the southwest. Okay, I know Stuttgart. I know Stuttgart. Yes, I've never been to Stuttgart, but I've actually never been to that part of Germany. Actually, the furthest I've only been to the Ruhr, and I've done Hanover, Hamburg, and Lubeck, all up in the north. I haven't even done Berlin, and I've been meaning to do Berlin for the longest because I've heard such good stories about Berlin. I've heard it's a great, cracking city. Like so, oh, there's so much more of Germany. I've not even done Munich. I mean, God, there's so much more of Germany to see, and it's only like a 2 hour flight from here, so it'd be rude not to. And also Switzerland and Austria. I've not done them either, so plenty more to do. And that's another thing as well that I want to kind of do as well, going towards the new year and beyond, is definitely more traveling. I've been kind of stuck in Ireland now for the past couple of, like, barring maybe one day. Was it even a day? I think it was like 23 hours in Birmingham at the end of August. So I think I need to I need to leave this island a bit more often, and who knows, maybe even permanently again. And I say again because I've done it a few times, and you know, got them. The joys of leaving your home country. Carrie Menistu, I think I pronounced that, and I think I know where you're from. With a name like that, I'm going to assume Sweden, Savariga, or could be Suomi, Finland. Could be, I don't know. Hmm. I'm going to go with Sweden as my answer. Where are you from, Carrie? Please solve this mystery for us, because I'm caught between Sweden and Finland. Because I think Carrie is Finnish name. I'm not sure. I'm a bit of a geography buff. I'm kind of, whenever I see kind of name that kind of, I'm relatively okay with pinpointing names to where they're from, and I think I'm okay with this one. I think Sweden, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. I haven't been to Ireland yet, just to England and to Scotland. You have to come to Ireland. Ireland has its moments, has its good spots and not so good spots. But yeah, you definitely have to go. Dublin is pretty good, and then obviously you have to go out west as well for the kind of the more authentic Irish experience. The likes of Galway, Mayo as well is a really nice part of the country. Donegal, if you really want like kind of rural, kind of obscure kind of part of the country, Donegal is your best bet there. Or you can come down to the real capital of Cork and indulge in our lovely lifestyle that is being not from Dublin. So quite rainy in Ireland. Yeah, it's been horrendous the past, like, I going to say since the start of September. I mean, we had a really lovely week at the start of September, like really nice and sunny and great. And then since then, it's just been it's been a washout. So yes, it is quite rainy over here. Almost a bit too much. It's not usually this rainy, but look, it's we're getting battered by storms, and it's not even November, like, so. Plenty more where that came from. But yeah, if you do come to Ireland, bring a coat. That would be advisable because not only is it rainy, it's also very windy as well. What's your closest international airport? Cork Airport. Although it's Cork International, it's kind of more. I suppose technically it would be. I mean, it's not the biggest airport. I mean, you'd be in and out of it in less than 10 minutes. Um, but yeah, Cork Airport would be the closest to down here. But you actually do kind of have a choice of a few airports. You could fly to Shannon, which isn't too far away either. That's north. It's about an hour and a half north of here. No, not even. Maybe about an hour actually. And then you've got Kerry Airport, which is even smaller. I mean, Kerry Airport is tiny. It's literally just an airfield with a house. That's pretty much it. And that one is about an hour and a bit west. So yeah, I have a choice of three airports really, all within at the very most an hour and a half in any direction. So I'm kind of spoiled for choice. And then you've got Dublin, which is like the main entrance. You know, like chances are if you're getting a flight to Ireland, it's going to be to Dublin, and then from there then you can. And from there, God, I'm about 3 hours away from Dublin, something like that, 3.5. No, 3 hours. 3 hours is about it. But yeah, it's the journey only begins when you land. Really, like it's actually quicker to fly in, and then you've got a 3 hour journey just to get down here. So I usually try, if I can at all, just fly in and out of Cork Airport. It's just much handier and takes less time. And chances are there's no delays either because it's a small airport. Yeah, it'd be kind of yeah, Cork is definitely my favourite airport in Ireland. Well, Dublin's alright. It has its moments, but yeah, I will be going on a trip soon. Well, I say soon, 4 5 weeks. I think it's 4. And we're going to a new country, and that will be country 37, I think. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this one because this one is it's kind of a bit out there, but it's not completely dangerous. I mean, there's no active war or anything going on, but it does have a terrible reputation, to be fair, because various movies have not done this country very good service in terms of reputation. So we'll find out and see just how exciting this new country on my list is going to be. So a good connection would be Stuttgart, London, Cork on the A. Yeah. If you're wanting to come down to this end of the country, yeah. I'm not sure if you could get a flight from Stuttgart to Dublin direct. Possibly. Chances are you could get a direct one into Dublin from Germany. I think pretty much every major German airport has some form of a connection to Ireland or the UK. But if you're wanting to fly down to this neck of the woods, I think Stuttgart, London, Cork is probably your best bet. Yeah, that's probably the handiest. Because once you get up to Dublin, then you've got like a 3 hour either bus and train connection, and yeah, it's. Whereas if you landed the Cork, it's what 10 minutes, 10 minutes by taxi down from the airport into the city, 15 minutes maybe. So yeah, I know which one I'd be choosing. Matthew says hello. Hello, Matthew. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the nice chill stream of the evening. And yes, we've gone completely opposite to what everybody else is doing. Everybody else is dressing up. I've dressed down. I'm definitely more casual than what I should be on the weekend that's in it. I don't know. I was just kind of feeling the casual vibe all day, really. Like I was kind of half thinking about doing the stream anyway. By Friday, I kind of made up my mind that look, I'm going to do a stream this weekend. But then I woke up today and I was just feeling the casual vibe. I just didn't think the stream was calling for anything else more than a casual vibe. And I think we've done okay. Which reminds me, I have to show you this outfit. So if you bear with me 2 secs, I'll move all this stuff and kind of twist you around there and give you a full outfit tour. Now I'm not sure this camera is be my ideal. I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh god, it's not showing everything. Oh god. Should be fine. Do it like that. Oh, can you see it? Can you make out the colour? I don't think the colour quality on this is any decent at all, so it's kind of like a lavender, light purple, pink skirt. Yeah, very casual. And then honestly, can't be forgetting them. They're the most comfortable pair I have. So the killer heels. I hope you like that. It's kind of dark. Very, very dark. And now we're bright again. Oh, you seem to like that one. Thank you. My next UK trip will take me to Aberdeen. Have you been there? I have been to Aberdeen. Yes, I have. Very windy city. So yes, I'm bringing a coat for that one. If I were you. But yeah, it's. I didn't think it was that bad. I was when I was telling people, I was going to. Like, I only did a stopover in Aberdeen anyway, so it was only for a couple of hours. Again, it's a relatively small airport as well, but yeah, it was a nice enough city, I thought. People were friendly. They kind of do speak a bit, like it's a very strong accent up there as well. So I think you may struggle, because I was certainly struggling, and as a native English speaker, that says something. But yeah, they're dead on, really. The Scots and the Aberdonians and so, which is what they're called up there. Nice city. I think you'll enjoy. Liv says, lovely skirt. Thank you, Liv. These parts should not be hidden. What is that in reference to? These parts should not be hidden. That black skater dress you wore in a video a few weeks ago looked amazing too. Yes, I know exactly which one you're on about, Liv. That one was rather, I'm going to say, rather nice. Yes, it was very standoutish. I'm just making up names from words now at this stage, so. But yeah, that definitely would grab attention. Like it was a power outfit. I think. Yeah, I really did feel the power energy coming from it. Like it was. Although I think the boots kind of like made it really like next level kind of. But yeah, I really did like that outfit. That was a nice one, I have to say. Now, maybe I should have worn that one. So who knows? Maybe on the next stream I might, or maybe I might put it to a vote. What should I vote, or what should I vote? What should I wear on the next stream? Which I don't know when will be. I'll have to work that out actually, because I'm not going to say it's a busy November. I'm just going to say it's kind of like a quiet to maybe medium, because I have my next trip at the end of the month, at the end of November. But in the middle of November is actually my birthday. So I'm thinking maybe we could possibly do a birthday stream. Possibly. I'll see what way the vibe is. Because at the moment I don't have any plans for that. But you never know. I mean, these things can change. Can change in an instant. Who knows? I mean, there may be a weekend away or a night out. Who knows? At the moment, anyway. But yeah, that is coming up in I think 3 weeks, is it? God, I'm not going to say how old I am because I'm a bit, yeah, old. Matthew, I agree, guys. She is stunning. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. Um, I just kind of it was a casual outfit. And you liked it, so that's good. um, I should have been more precise. Sorry, I was thinking of the outfit. Oh God, you're hidden behind the outfit parts that can't be seen while you are seated. Now I get you. Okay, okay. Thank you, Alex. Yes, it's a really nice skirt. I've not worn the skirt that often, and it's actually kind of a shame because it really is a lovely skirt, and I should wear it more often. Definitely more kind of a casual, kind of like everyday kind of one. I wouldn't imagine it's like kind of like a going out kind of one because I don't know, just kind of you kind of want to stand out a bit more and just more kind of blending in. I think it's cute, but does blend into to a point. Oh, my wine glass is over here. There. Are you going out dressed up? Um, I'm hopeful that there'll be something organised. I definitely feel I am ready to get back out and to be open again. Definitely kind of um, like once you do the nights out or the weekends away, like you do get that buzz, and it's very kind of you can't shake off that buzz. Like it's always there. And, it has to be done. And I think maybe for my birthday, I think it has to be something done. I don't know. Maybe I could do the shopping trip. Maybe who knows? We could do it dressed up. I mean, it definitely won't be in my hometown anyway. I can categorically rule that one out. But you never know. Look, I mean, if I'm feeling adventurous, I might even do it in Cork or Limerick. More wine because the thought of it is giving me anxiety. Who knows? Maybe. Watch this space. Because I I won't say I go too mad with anxiety, but at the same time, you are kind of conscious of what people think, no matter how many times you do go out. And I've been out a couple of times now, and they've been going for nights out, and that's grand. I'm pretty much on board with that. Like nothing kind of really phases me regarding that. I think the next step for me is to go out in kind of like daytime mode and just kind of maybe more casual, kind of just out and about shopping, going for a coffee or something like that. I think that's definitely on my kind of that is my next kind of goal in terms of where I want to take my dressing, and obviously more nights out as well. I mean, not that, I mean that goes without saying. So, but I definitely think the next kind of level would be to kind of do something like that. Yeah, something a bit kind of a bit different. I think, and I have enormous respect because I've seen a few cross dressers, especially here on YouTube, who actually vlog it, who have been out and out and about, kind of videoing their experience, and it's I'm getting the vibe that it's actually pretty decent. Like, I mean, look, you're always going to get your your degenerates, shall we call them? You're always going to get your scuts and all that. So, but it seems to be in the minority, really, um, and I think I'd like to think anyway that we're kind of moving to a more kind of a carefree kind of society where it really doesn't matter what clothes you're wearing. As long as like look, obviously there's a time and place. I mean, I'm not going to go into the shop wearing fishnets and a thong and a bra, and then there's a time and place for stuff like you dress to blend, and it's definitely so like this outfit now. I could totally see myself going out in this. This is kind of more everyday kind of. In fact, I could just rename it my coffee outfit because that something like this is what I picture myself wearing in a coffee shop, and yeah, it's probably the most casual thing I have really at the moment. I don't have that much casual stuff, but I think I need to get some more. It'd be nice to have be nice to actually have a proper choice as to what am I going to wear for nights out. I've loads of stuff. I can't even choose most of the time. Most of the time it's just like rock paper scissors. But whereas with casual stuff, I'm kind of limited to this. I have a pair of leggings that could go with this. I have another kind of top as well that I think is this in black, and that's pretty much it as far as casual stuff goes. So I think I need to do a bit more casual stuff as well. The casual stuff is nice. I mean, the video of this outfit that seemed fairly popular at the time as well. So I think so. Yeah, that tentative plans to go out in daytime. I definitely want to accomplish that goal and soon as well. I don't want to put it off too much. And to be fair, it's getting close. It's getting close. I think I'm pretty much getting back there now in terms of confidence again. Put myself back up, be it on YouTube or Instagram as well. Just kind of getting over the lull of before, which was oh god, not good. But look, we're out on the other side. We've an awful lot more clarity, and I kind of know where I'm at in terms of what's happened, and yeah, it's the clarity really of the situation that's kind of giving me that bit of a lift, knowing that look, it can't and won't be in that situation again. So that's kind of giving me kind of an enormous kind of relief as well. So I mean, I won't go into it too much on stream. It's not the vibe, but look, we're doing much better now. We sought the help that was needed, and I'm on the pretty much there really. I'm pretty much back, give or take maybe a couple of days, but we're working on it. It's but we're in a much better situation than we were 3-4 weeks ago, definitely. So and in the meantime, I see men dressed up nearly every week here in Stuttgart, and nobody cares. See, I love reading that. Where like various cities around Europe are just like, look, you do you. You dress what you want to dress in. If you want to wear heels down the main boulevard, you do you. And I love hearing stories. And it's just kind of getting to that level where like it's peak confidence. I mean, look, you're in that zone where like you're really wanting to be you, and the fact that you can be you in a city like the size of Stuttgart as well, which is it's not a small city by any means. Like it's definitely bigger than a lot of our cities anyway. So that's what I'm basing city off of. But I respect it so much. So, I mean, it's envious as well, very envious of people who have climbed that hurdle and they're out there, they're being them, and it's great to see. It's great, and it's great to hear that like a lot of people don't get hassled for it, and that's heartening to hear. So look, we will get there, definitely will get there. So you need a jacket going out in that outfit at the moment. Yes, I'm very low on jackets as well. I think I only have the 2 jackets. So yeah, that's definitely something that I need to get as well. So I need more casual stuff, and I need more jackets. And what else? There was something during the week I noticed that I need as well. A yellow dress. I don't have anything yellow in the collection, so at least I don't think so anyway, unless it's down to the bottom of the box. Well, one of the boxes. I have about 3. I have one big box of stuff. Everything's thrown in. One big suitcase, one small suitcase, and one carrier bag. And that's all my stuff. So you can see that there's so much more stuff to video and put up. So I haven't even made a dent in the collection. There's about 20 or 30 videos. Send help. God. Do you ever come to Essex? Matthew, you've hit my weakness of geography. My geography knowledge of England is actually so bad. Like, I can tell you where cities are in Belarus, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan. I can tell you where cities over there where they are. But if you're talking to me about counties or things in England, I am useless at it. I don't know how. I don't know why. I'm assuming Essex is London direction, or am I thinking of what's the other one that sounds like it? Sussex. Help me, Matthew, please. Am I in the right direction at least? I mean, is it in that general, like London, maybe going up towards? Why am I thinking Ipswich? Is Ipswich over there? Ah, I don't know. Send help! Help! The stream is about to turn into an English geography lesson. It's back. I mean, YouTube. Thank you, Jack. Yes, it seems to be okay. I've not had any. Nobody's posted in that the stream is lagging or anything like that. Because apparently YouTube was doing a madness earlier. Like, I mean, I was watching other streams and it was a miracle if they were actually running. To be fair, like, so um, it seems to be okay. I think we're kind of out the other side of it. I hope. Now, I do think the audio is a bit dodgy anyway on this. So I'm going to have to sort that out because I did listen back to the last stream, and that was done through this webcam and the mic, and it wasn't great. I mean, yeah. So I definitely need to change. In fact, it was better on the phone, which is a bit mad. But look, I can't change from laptop to phone. I don't know. Apparently, there is a way you can do it, but I have yet to conquer that skill. So until then, I'm gonna have to deal with the shoddy setup that I have at the moment, and it is shoddy. God damn it! It's Jacob. He's your Jacob, pal. I am so sorry that came out on the stream. God, I forgot where I was. I'm here, Jack. Are Dagenham and Redbridge in Essex? Jack, you're asking me. Again, I can tell you where, like, I can tell you where Nairobi is. I can tell you where Mogadishu. I can even rattle off a couple of Saudi Arabian cities like Dammam, Al Bira, Riyadh, Jeddah, Mecca. Come on. My knowledge of England is terrible. And it shouldn't be terrible because it's literally just over there. God damn it. So yeah, it's turning into an English geography lesson. Do you have any plans for your next vacation? Yes, I have something booked for 4 weeks' time. Is it 4 weeks? Yeah, 4 weeks' time. Yes, it is, yeah. Last weekend in November, we are away to a new country. A new country, and I'm so excited because it's actually a really good. I've heard good things about this country, but I've also heard some bad things as well. But look, you take the good and the bad. But look, it has a terrible reputation, this country, and you're going to have to guess. I'm going to leave it to you guys in the comments. You have to guess this country, right? No, it's not Australia, Alex. No. It's in Europe, right? So it is reachable from here. In fact, it'll be a day trip out, and then once we're there, then I not decided how long I'm going to stay out there. It could be a few days, it could be a few weeks, it could be permanent. I am kind of on the fence about it because it's meant to be a really cool country. So, and it's a country I've not been to before, and it has a terrible reputation from various movies. Yeah, it has a coastline. There's a clue. It does have a coastline. It is not Poland, no. Even though Poland does have a coastline. That was not actually a bad guess. I have been to Poland once. I was in Warsaw. There you go. Warsaw, Warsaw. Come on, I nailed the pronunciation of that. I mean, come on. like, please put a thumbs up if I nailed the pronunciation of Warszawa. If there's any Polish viewers, come on, that has to be Warszawa. Oh, we have, I guess that could be it. Jack, the flag hasn't come up. It's literally just come up with the initials. But from the initials, I think you've got it. Oh no, that was too easy. I shouldn't have said coastline. Yeah, Jack has got it in one. Thanks, Jack. Yeah, I was hoping I could get another few minutes out of that, but thank you. So yeah, we're going to Albania at the end of November. Yeah, I'm stoked about it really because I love visiting new countries, and it's a country I've not been to before, and I've heard good things. I went to Tirana for a couple of days. And then after that, then I'm an open book. I'm debating about whether to go south to Greece. I have done Greece before, so that is I'm considering it because the weather might be decent for the time of year. I might do Macedonia again, or North Macedonia, as it's called now. But again, I've done North Macedonia before, but I've only done the capital, Skopje. But what I'm kind of leaning more towards is going north to Montenegro. I've not done Montenegro before, so I could do another country. So I could do 2 new countries in that trip. But again, I'm not sure how long I'm going to spend out there. It could be a few days or a few weeks. Or in a certain world, it could be a permanent move. So you never know. All options are open at this stage. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that now. That should be really good. Have you done Pristina? I have done Pristina. Yes, I did Pristina last year. Pristina in Kosovo. I pronounced that very good as well. Just saying. Pristina was actually a really cool city, by the way. I mean, I had this misconception of Pristina that it was going to be like really run down and kind of like, rough and that, but it was actually very modern, and people dressed really well there. There was a lot of fashion chains there that were like high end stuff, like, and everybody was wearing like designer jackets, suits, everything. Like, I was actually taken aback by it. I was not expecting Pristina to be that part of the pun, pristine. See what I did there? And suddenly everybody just leaves the stream. You've got shake pattern, mate. But yeah, Pristina, actually, if you are looking for a random, really cool city to visit, you could do far worse than Pristina. It's a lovely city and it's really cool. The people are very friendly. They're dead on. They're like, I loved Kosovo when I was there. It was really cool. I definitely will go back as well. And look, I'm in the area. I could do it as well. I could go back and see. But it's a really nice city. I would fully recommend if anybody is thinking about going in that kind of general direction. You could do far worse. You could definitely do far worse than put Pristina on your list. You won't be disappointed. There. And I'm expecting the Kosovo Tours Board to come in with a lovely reference. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Pristina. Get it done. In fact, I think Pristina was the only kind of city in Kosovo that I did in that trip. There's another city called Pizren, I think it's called. It's like the second biggest city. That's meant to be really nice as well. But that was kind of out of our way, the way we were going we're going through Kosovo, Pristina, and then going south to North Macedonia. And Pizren was kind of out the way, like, so we didn't quite get to do that. But it's actually just over the border from Albania as well, so I could look at doing that on this trip. That could be something. Stand by. But yeah, I can't underline enough just how good it is to have a trip booked. Like, I mean, just to have something to look forward to. Like when I booked this trip, it was only a couple of weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago that I booked this one. Like the sense of like, that excitement almost straight away as soon as you saw like, oh, your booking has been confirmed. I was just like, oh yes, get me on that plane. So we've got that to look forward to, and it's kind of a good time as well of the year to be heading off to what should be warmer climate, but then it is end of November, start of December, and you never know. I mean, it can be battered by storms as well. It's off the coast. It's not too far away from southern Italy, so and southern Italy does get its fair share of storms during the winter. So we have quite a lot of people from Albania working here, but I've never been there, although it's just a 1 hour flight. That's the thing. I mean, being in Germany, everywhere is you can't get more central, really. Like pretty much everywhere is like at the very most 3 hour flight, and whereas over here it's like a 3 hour flight just to get to Prague. It's just like, god damn. I've nenever thought really about never really thought about moving to Germany either. It's kind of, I've heard it is pretty cool and that, but I can like if I was living in Germany, everywhere would be so close by. God. But yeah, I'm actually jealous of pretty much everything being an hour flight away from you. So got that. But no, look, we'll find out in a few weeks. I might have a glowing reference about it. We'll find out. I'm looking forward to finding out anyway, and seeing if it's any good or if it's terrible. But either way, we're going to have a good time anyway, be it good or bad. So maybe I can vlog it. Maybe that could be a change in content. Maybe Tirana travel vlog. Although it doesn't strike me as a place where you could probably dress up freely. I don't know. That's one vibe I'm getting. That it's probably they're probably a bit on the fence with the whole cross-dressing scene. Maybe you never know. I mean, look, I'll probably pack an outfit or two and kind of see what the vibe is, and who knows, we might have a random night out in Tirana. And in which case, if that happens, I'll definitely vlog it. So I might as well. Because that's another thing as well that I've not really done either, is whenever I do go abroad, I don't tend to bring any kind of dressing stuff with me. I'm always kind of big on like, kind of just bring just about enough. I'm conscious of like airlines catching you with like overweight bags and charging you a gazillion euro just to take it on the plane. Yeah, I'm kind of conscious of that, but I don't know. It strikes me as the place that's not that cross-dresser friendly, but then I don't know, unless I'm out there, I can feel the vibe and just kind of suss out a few places and see. Look, who knows? Maybe not. We'll do it. I mean, if I get a bad vibe, I won't do it. But if it's any bit decent at all, like, I mean, I'll bring something with me and see, like, just see how it goes. You can show us some pictures from Albania here. Yes, actually, I could post it up on like the community post as well. That community post is actually quite handy for updating as well, because I didn't realize up until a few weeks ago that you could actually do that community thing. Just to kind of give you updates as to what's happening with the channel, or kind of like, or what I did last week with the two outfits, giving you a chance to vote which one's going to be the video this week. I might do that again because that was pretty cool. Like, but it was actually mad seeing how much of a landslide victory that black dress got over the evening gown. I was actually kind of a bit surprised at that. I thought it would be much closer, but like it was just I think it was like 70% said no, we want the black dress. So we're all about a democracy over here on the channel. So you voted and you got your black dress. But to be fair though, the black dress is, you can't go wrong. Can you? You can't go wrong really. Like, oh well, there's a blast from the past in the comments. Ahoy hoy! It's Neve de Armand or Dearmond. De Armand. I called it De Armand from the start, so I'm just going to continue with that, even though I have been corrected. So Neve, welcome aboard. Good to have you on the stream. Where have you been hiding? Where have you been hiding, Neve? Show yourself. It's good to have you though, Neve. It's been a while. And who knows, maybe someday you'll be on. That'd be great. Actually, I'd love to have guests on as well, actually, on these streams. I definitely would kind of, I mean, you're probably all sick of me just rambling on about random stuff. I mean, we've been everywhere. We've been talking about Essex, where Essex is. We've been talking about Albania, potentially going out in Albania. God, this stream is at everything. But yeah, I'd love to have kind of guests on as well. But you see, I suffer terribly from this, and this is like, I get nervous like sending messages to like random people online. Like I've always been that kind of like, just kind of, it's a bit like when you're speaking on the phone, like it's just kind of, you want to avoid it, and like, yeah, it's just never been like kind of so the whole thought of just messaging people, like it's me going mad really effectively, like, and it's just yeah, but it is something that's another kind of thing I want to do on the channel as well, is to get people on as well. Be nice to talk about similar kind of experiences or new experiences as well, because everybody has a different story. I mean, some of the topics might be the same, or like your introduction, but like there are subtle differences as well, and people go through different things, and I'd like to do that. I mean, I've done it once or twice on Instagram, and I've been kind of pretty quiet on Instagram regarding live streams. I need to get back and doing those as well, but yeah, we definitely have to get people on. That's the come. A super chat. Oh wow, Neve. Okay, thank you for the. I've been here in spirit. Neve, thank you very much. Like, look, it's great to have you back, and at least you're still kind of active as well. I hope hopefully one day you'll be back on the gram posting as well. That'd be nice. Be nice to see you again. Because yeah, that's kind of, I've never met like Neve in person. Like, it's all been online, and it'd be nice to meet up in person someday. So something to aim for. No pressure or anything like. But I'm just saying, I'm nailing my colors to the mast. But thank you very much, Neil, for the super chat. Thank you very much. And that's the first super on the live stream. I feel important now. I feel like kind of, we've hit the big time here, guys. Super chats. I mean, pretty awesome name for like a chat though. It's a super chat. Can I do anything with that? What have I done there? Oh God. Something. I hearted a soup. Oh, I hearted it. Okay, that's okay. Thank you, Neil. Thank you very much. Read the nose. The nose. Oh God. I don't know what the nose is. the notes or the chats. I've read out the super chat. Alfred, good evening, Michelle. Good evening, Alfred. Thank you for your cute outfit and charming conversation. You were a joy to watch. Oh, thank you, Alfred. That means a lot. Like I'm kind of I'm always nervous before going on these streams, be it here or Instagram. I'm always kind of like thinking, oh God, what if it goes bad? I'm always thinking that. I'm just thinking, oh God, what if I make a fool of myself? But I think at this stage I've made a fool of myself probably umpteen times already. So what's another one, eh? So, but thank you, Alfred, for the kind words and good evening to yourself. Thank you for joining. What are you up to this evening, Alfred? Are you chilling out like the rest of us? Because it's been a chill, casual vibe so far tonight. I missed something. As we were talking about football, do you have a favorite team? More red wine. Yes, I do have a favorite team, and they are the greatest shower of shysters to ever play the game. I support them, but I actually, behind the scenes, I actually despise them because they're so not good. I'm trying not to swear, but you've triggered me, Alex. You've triggered me about my football team. Actually, we can guess this. Right, okay. You won't get my football team. Not in the first couple of guesses, anyway. My football team are. We used to be good. We used to be really good, actually. Maybe about 5 years. It's more than that now. It's 6. 6 years ago. God damn it. 6 years ago, we won the National League title. And by National League, I mean like top league. And within 3 years, we got relegated. And we spent 2 years in the lower division, and we're now back up, and we're going straight back down. Can you guess who that is? And if you get it, then you have my permission to actually play for the team, because that's actually genius. But yeah, football-wise, it's not been great recently. And when I say recently, it's not been good in the past 5 years. So, although last year was okay, we got promoted. There's that. Hint, hint. Probably typing as we speak. Promoted teams in 2022. Oh, and another clue. We play a summer league. There you go. That narrows it down to a degree. The next clue will definitely narrow it down, because the next clue it's a team from Ireland. But yeah, I rather not talk about my football team because they're not good. They're just I see their name. I see their name twice, actually. Yeah, because I can't argue with Neve's one, because that's been accurate. Yes, Robert got it. Robert Farrell, you guessed correct. You have my permission, though, to actually play for the team, because that's genius. And look, you're probably better than half the shysters in the team anyway. So there is that. Car, yeah, shitty FC, yeah. God damn it! I wish we were good now, but we're not. Can we change the subject? The thought of talking about City now is just like, for my sins, it wasn't my choice. I was dragged along. I enjoyed it. God damn it. Yeah, I bet you didn't think that from watching the videos that I'd have a football team. Isn't it boring to be a fan of Man City or Bayern Munich? To a point, it probably is, but I don't know. I think at the end of the day, it's all about winning, isn't it? That gives you joy, and That's what it's all about, really. At the end of the day, isn't it? It's about winning. Could you get bored of winning league titles? I mean, I've only seen my team win what 3 in my lifetime. So, and one of them I was barely even alive. Was I alive for it? You know, yeah, I was. Yeah, I was barely alive for it. So I've realistically seen my team win twice. So, yeah, it won't be boring for me, but I might be biased. God, I wasn't expecting this to turn into a. God. Help. But yeah, it doesn't help that the football has been shite for like so long. I mean, there was a point where I was loving it every week. We were battering teams. It was great for that like 2 year period, and then after that, then it went up so good that it's like, oh yeah, and then nah, kid, we're gone. I was just yeah, and back down we're going. Yeah, I'm not confident. I'm going to find out in a couple of weeks' time whether we will be staying up or not. So, God damn it. I didn't expect to be talking about City on a stream and a Paul's dressing up. Oh my God, but that's the joy of these streams. I mean, the conversation can literally go anywhere. Like, it's like, I mean, like what we were saying earlier, we've been talking about the geography of England to Albania to 1 hour flights from Germany to Cork City. Oh, you gotta love it. So my question back to ye is, if ye have a team, what is it? Spill. And are ye as bad as my team? Like, probably not. You know, I think I already know Neve's team anyway. Like, Neve's team were kind of following the same trajectory for a while, but now they're actually kind of good this year. So you were good for a good number of years, and then you had a really bad year last year, and then you're kind of okay this year. Any guesses for who that might be? And one hint, they're an English team in this case. Typing furiously as we speak. Well, it's probably. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's VfB Stuttgart, the local team, and FC Nuremberg. Oh, wow. Wow, so Alex, you're one of the few people who don't support Bayern. My respect to you. Because I've heard that Bayern are like, just like they're supported by so many people, but like they're despised by so many others as well. So it's just kind of every German I ever meet in my travels is like literally it's either Bayern or Dortmund usually, and then maybe the odd time you'll hear of Eintracht Frankfurt or Stuttgart. I've met a Stuttgart fan before actually in backpacking. Where was it again? It was Thessalonica or something. It was some place in Greece anyway. But yeah, he was a Stuttgart fan, and he was mad, pretty into them as well. Like, I'm gonna go really into this actually about Stuttgart, but don't they have that guy up front, Serhu Gurase, I think his name is. Like, he's on an absolute like a scoring spree. Like, I mean, he's actually like, I think he's got like, was it 15 goals already? Like, it's not even November. I think I'm pronouncing the name right. Serhu Gurase. I could be butchering it now, but I think he's French. I'm not sure. But yeah, he's on a shit hot run of form. So yeah, that's my Neve. I want to know what the F is going on at Ajax. Yeah, Ajax are got battered again today, and they're now rooted at the bottom of the table. Who would have thought that, eh? That's actually wild to me. I'm not gonna lie. That's Ajax being bottom of the Eredivisie is wild. Like, but they're not the only big team struggling. You've got Lyon and Basel as well struggling. So it's It's a strange time for a few teams. A very worried face, and then Bayern Munich is just like, oh god, you mentioned the BM word. It's Gurasi. 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 He's the top player for Stuttgart. See, I knew this. I knew he played for Stuttgart. My ball knowledge is like really, really good. I bet you didn't expect that, did you? It's like, god damn, Michelle's got ball knowledge. You are a real expert. Alex, you don't even know the beginning of it. Like, I mean, I could tell you so much stuff about the sport. Like, I mean, it's like right. Right, I'll go really mad on the sport. Right? I can tell you who won the Kazakh league, which was Ordabasi Shymkent. There you go. I bet you didn't expect that. Yeah, my ball knowledge actually will not be beaten. Just putting that out there. So if anybody wants to challenge me to ball knowledge off, which sounds terrible, but look, I've had a few of these now, so yeah. But yeah, I bet you didn't expect that. God, I wasn't expecting Ordabasi to have a mention on my stream ever. But yeah, congrats to the lads from the city of Shymkent in Kazakhstan on your first ever league title. Michelle Diaz approves. She's no stranger to a couple of balls. Oh, no, Neve. No. Like, yeah. Laughing emoji. Unfortunately, Curacy can't play in the next 4 to 5 matches. No, did he get injured? Or did he do a madness and get sent off and it's just like, yeah, suspended? Oh, he must have got injured, so that's a crying shame because I would have been in. I'd have loved to see him like just continue to see just how mad he can get. God damn. Yeah, he's injured. Damn. That's a shame though, because like whenever you see like runs of form like that, you kind of want them to keep on going, just see how far you can push it, like because he's ahead of even Harry Kane, like I mean, and Harry Kane is on a shit hot run as well himself. But this like Gurasi is top scorer still, and it's just like I'd hazard a guess he won't be top scorer after the next 4 or 5 games. I think, yeah. God damn, that's a shame though. Bloody hell. Oh, this turned into a really masculine discussion. God almighty. Should mouth out, Michelle. God damn it. I've noticed nobody's questioning about my Kazakh league knowledge either. So you must know. But that's part of why my geography is actually so good as well. From most of Europe, is that like I literally just pinpoint where the teams are, and then that's how I know of where certain cities are. So in Germany, I know Hamburg and Hanover are in the north, Dortmund in the west, Schalke from Gelsenkirchen, Nuremberg. But who won the Eswatini League? God damn it, you've got me now. You found my weakness. My weakness is my ball knowledge of Eswatini. God damn you. No, Neve, miscellaneous are actually from Botswana. Yeah. For those who don't know, miscellaneous are actually the name of the team. They're from Botswana. It's the best team name I've ever come across. I mean, there's a few other belters in there, but you know, some of which cannot be repeated on stream. And yeah, another good name is Oh, it's in. I can't pinpoint the country in Africa. I'm thinking it's Uganda. The Big Bullets. That's literally the name of the team. So, yeah. What's happened to the stream? God damn it. Quick, feminize the stream. What's your favorite Premier League team? That's a good question, though, because I don't think I actually have. I don't think I have a favorite Premier League team. I mean, so you can get in the bin. United, most of my mates are United, and I can't stand them. So, ergo, I can't stand the team. I mean, Luton. Yeah, because somebody has to do it. We'll go with Luton, so. But no, I don't have any Premier League team. Oh, Robert has changed the subject. Okay, here we go. I have never gone out dressed up. You have done more than me. I am too afraid. Okay, this is actually a good topic actually, because this is what I was this time last year. This time last year, I'd never gone out, at least not properly in public. I mean, I'd gone for walks, like late night walks around the estate or whatever. You see, the main thing with this is it's hard not to come across as blasé once you've actually done that step and done it a few times. I've done it. I went out in January, February, June. I've been out for 3 nights out, all in the past 9 months, 10 months because it's October. And I don't know, like I like that now. I was afraid of doing it. Like I had this whole kind of like like before my first night out. I can remember vividly actually. It was only organized like 2 months or 2 months, 2 weeks before we actually did go out, and it was literally just a message on Instagram, just saying like, look, there's a night out. Are you in? And I was like, thought about it for 5 seconds. I said yes, I'm in. It was the week leading up to it. I was starting to think like, oh god, it's actually happening. I was getting like kind of, I won't say panic attacks, but it was kind of like kind of, I was a bit wary as to what I was getting myself into. I was overthinking like loads of different scenarios. Like what if this person says that? What if I'm not allowed into the club? What if somebody I know is there? You're going through all these in your head, and that's natural. That's natural. But then once the day arrived, I don't know where it came from. This sudden bout of confidence. Now, don't get me wrong. The nerves were still there, but this sudden bout of confidence was there as well. That came from nowhere really, because I wouldn't be the most confident person naturally. And it's when you're going up. Like I took the train up, and it was in Dublin, and once you stepped onto the train, like you knew you're going up for this reason, and it kind of put me at ease. But it was kind of like it was the only thing I was thinking about for the entire like 2.5 hours. I was just like, God, what if somebody looks at me? What if what if my makeup isn't good? What if I fall in my heels, or God forbid, what if I make a hames of myself? And you're going through everything, and then got up to the hotel, met Nikki and Cheryl who were with me, and it kind of helped as well that I was in a group setting. The group setting was definitely a help. It's not something I would have done on my own. I would definitely recommend for first time, if you're any bit nervous at all, try and do it in a group. Now I know that's not possible in a lot of cases, but it definitely helped me kind of settle my nerves to a point. But like you still had them, but then you get this sudden bout of confidence just as you're about to leave the hotel. When you're dressed up, it's kind of the adrenaline takes over, and you're just you put on this brave face, And one thing I will kind of say when you're walking outside is that people aren't going to notice if your makeup, like if your makeup isn't on point or anything like that. People aren't going to notice that. They're going to notice the silhouette. And it's important to put your best heel forward. Use that surge of confidence to your advantage. You own your walk. It's all in the walk. If you go with a confident strut, I'm here, bitch, get out of the way kind of attitude, nobody's going to bother you. At least that was for me. If you go out with a timid attitude, you're thinking like, oh god, people are going to that's going to attract attention. People are going to look at that and they're going to look twice. They're going to think, oh, is she okay or whatever? They'll see the silhouette of you dressed up. Is she okay? Or if you're going like, it's important to put your best heel forward and own it. But again, it's very like I feel like I'm coming across as blasé about it because I've done it a couple of times, and it's kind of you will get this sudden bout of confidence that you're in your element. This is what, like, if it's something that you've always wanted to do, which is to go out, that will come true. Like you will have this sense of like, God, I'm actually, this excitement. God, I'm actually really doing this, And for some people, they'll go through with it. For others, then they'll hit that brick wall. They just won't be able to do it. And look, it's all about timing as well. I mean, if you're mentally prepared for it, then yeah, go for it. All power to you. And once you have done it, the next one is easier. The next one is easier, and one after that is easier, and then it becomes the go-to really, and it's just like, God, yeah, it's something I would definitely recommend. But my number one tip is don't be too concerned with how you look with the face and everything. Work on the walk, the air of confidence. That's the key when you're outside, especially when we went out. It was dark. It was busy, but it was dark. Kind of like street lights and that. They're not going to notice any blemishes. Like if you have a bad makeup day, look, it happens. I've been there myself with bad makeup. I know it too well. But it's about the confidence that you put out, and if you put your best heel forward, trust me, you won't run into problems. And own it. It's a momentous occasion, and you have to seize that opportunity. And I can't remind that enough. I mean, it was the best thing I've ever done, was going out and actually experiencing a night out, because it's something I've always wanted to do. And this time last year, I'd never done it, and I was in that position where I was too afraid. But I met some really cool people who were encouraging me to do it and who helped me get over that step. And it definitely was something that I would not have done on my own. I'll admit that myself. I mean, there was no chance I was going to go up to Dublin on my own and just do it. Like, I mean, maybe now with a bit more experience, maybe, but like a group setting is the best that I could recommend, because chances are those who are in a group, they've done it a few times. You can bounce off their experience. They can maybe a bit of a couple of tips themselves or whatever that they can give you. But yeah, I would definitely recommend, because you're missing out if you're not going out. And that was one of the things I took from it as well, is that, like, why did I ever leave it so long to go out? But look, all the previous years, I wasn't mentally ready for it. It was a step too far at that stage. And yeah, I think my best advice would be to own it like it's a catwalk. You're there. It's your night out. You're finally doing this. It's a momentous moment. Own it. Be excited for it. It really is. It's something that has to be experienced, like, because it's what's the best word for it? It's liberating. It really is liberating. Once you've done it, it really is liberating. And once you've had a taste for it, like as well, the next one isn't too far away because you get addicted to it, and it is very addictive. So hope I hope that kind of answers your question. I felt like I went on a monologue there. Oh God! And if I did, I apologize. But like, it's still something that I can kind of remember because it's in recent memory, and it's not too long ago, really. Like, so it's definitely something I would recommend. Well, I hope that answered your question, Robert. And you got this. You got this. You will get that surge of confidence, and it's about using that surge of confidence to your advantage. You're there. If it's something you've been always wanting to do, that's half the battle. You use that to your advantage, and you put your best view forward, and you'll have a cracking night out as well. My best nights out have been when I've been dressed up. You know, they've been the best nights I've had out. So there is that. So that's anything to go by. You said yes. Okay, thanks. I was worried there for a minute, Rob, because I thought like, oh God, I was going to like on a monologue and everything. Oh God, no, she's preaching. Shein have a Black Friday sale coming soon. Is it soon? I thought it was because they've reduced a lot of stuff now. I was on it earlier. I still can't make a decision as to what to buy, but you know there is that. Red wine is not too bad actually. It's estimate. I thought I made a mistake with the wine. I thought it was the white wine I normally get with estimate, but it's actually red. But it's actually quite nice, so it's not too bad. But like red wouldn't be my go-to, but I think it's quite nice. I quite liking that. Michael Edgar Pimentel. Hola, Michael. ¿Cómo está? I'm showing off now. I'm sorry. Neve Era, it could be on now. I think it might, like, they've produced loads of stuff. I think I'm definitely going to check it out because it's definitely I'm definitely due a shopping spree, and it would help if there was a sale, which is good. I've got so much stuff to get. I've got to get like Christmas outfits as well because I definitely want to do Christmas outfits for like a video on here and an Insta post as well. Because I don't think I did one last year. I think everybody else did, and I didn't. But I was just like, I've missed out on Halloween, so I might as well go full on now. Or do I say the word C word? Christmas. Did you encounter any hostile behavior when you were out dressed up? This is a good question, Alex. Actually, I've been lucky in the sense that I personally have not experienced any hostilities when out. Now, I will caveat that by saying that I've only been out the 3 times, but on each of those 3 times, no hostilities that I noticed anyway. I mean, probably was people walking by and they probably looked around and probably thought, you know, but nothing to my face or anything like that. I'm lucky, but I have heard stories where, look, stuff happens, you know, be it a negative experience, like, you know, it's bound to happen at some stage, but it's in my experience, it's not happened, and that's 3 separate times that I've gone out and nothing has happened negatively. It's all been overwhelmingly positive for me, which is, I mean, I can't complain, can I? I mean, it's been definitely gone so much better than I thought it would. Which again kind of ties into the last question about like going out or being afraid to go out. Is that like it's been out 3 times and I've not had any negative experiences, so it's been good. Hopefully, the next one isn't too far away in terms of night out, not negative experience. Hopefully, I don't get any negative experience. But look, if it happens, it happens. You just kind of, like I said before, you just own it. And if you go with a bit of a confident strut, an air of confidence about you, you minimize the risk of a negative encounter. I think that was certainly the case for me anyway, because I was walking to and from the George in a manner that I didn't know I was capable of. Like, I mean, I don't know where the confidence came from. It was just there, and I just used it, and you know, thankfully I got no negative comments or anything like that. What we did get though was positive comments, which in itself was really, really like that was unexpected as well, because that's not something you kind of think about either. You're always conscious of like the negative comments that come through. You're never thinking like on the train there. Not once did I think, oh, you're going to be complimented on how you look or whatever. And that was like we got showered with praise, particularly on the second night out. Yeah, it was just it was actually really flattering. Like, I mean, I don't really take compliments in the best. I don't know how to take compliments really, because I just don't get them that often, from like general life and that. But yeah, it's nice to receive. It really is. It's a really good pick me up as well, especially if you've on the same night, if you've had any kind of like negative experience, be it like an argumentative doorman or something like that, or somebody said something out in the street. Once you get into a club and you're being showered with praise, or even just one positive comment, can outweigh any negative experience that you've had. At least I'd hope anyway. That's what I'd be looking at if I ever experience a negative kind of comment or anything like that. That the good outweighs the bad, and that's the way I kind of approach it. So I hope that answered your question as well, Alex. I felt like I went on for that. Went on for a while there. God. Neve, the next challenge: dressing night in another country. Yes, Neve. Actually, funny you mentioned that. I was actually I kind of came up about this next trip. That I'm going to Albania. Now, the vibe I get about Albania is that it's generally not the done thing. But if I find a really cool kind of bar that kind of accepts it or whatever, or I meet some really cool people who, I don't know, you never know, there could be a house party, whatever, off chance, I'll bring something along, and look, we'll see how it goes. I mean, look, I'm not going to go out of my way to like kind of do it, but if the vibe is good and I find a decent place and kind of suss it out, that'd be the next challenge. Yeah, I like that. It'd be a night out in another country, yeah, because it's not something I've actually done. I've not actually had a proper night out in another country dressed up, and that's a good challenge to. I'm going to meet that challenge. Be it in this upcoming trip, or maybe in a subsequent trip, I'm going to meet that challenge, and I'm going to meet it head on. I think that's doable anyway myself, and that's where that confidence comes from as well. From what's gone on before, you get addicted to these nights out, and I'm definitely addicted to the nights out. I need more. So hopefully the next one isn't too far away, because I'm itching to get out again. So Nikita Pepper. Hello, Nikita. Welcome. Glad to hear it's been all positive, girl. Stay safe. Thank you, Nikita. Yeah, I've been lucky. I mean, look, the laws of averages. I said that right. The law of averages suggests that, like, look, you're bound to get a negative experience at some stage, but thankfully, I've been okay so far, and I like to think that I have enough experience now that I can kind of brush off these kind of negative comments. And like what I've just mentioned before, with if you get a positive comment, that outweighs any negative comment that you get. So I'm hopeful that that's how I'd react to that. I'd be just like, just brush it off. It really is nothing. The issue is on their end, and you're not going to let a loose comment like that, nasty comment or whatever. You're not going to let something like that spoil your night, because you're there to have a good time, and that's what ultimately it's all about. And I'd like to think that I'd be able to overcome that. if and when it happens. I mean, look, it might not ever happen either. You never know. But thankfully, so far, it's not something I've had to deal with. And touch wood, yes, it doesn't happen. So. But yes, thank you. So, and thank you, Nikita, as well. Because it can be daunting. Like it can be, it does. Like when you do go on nights out dressed up, it does give you a different perspective of the whole going out vibe. Going out in heels is a different vibe than going out in shoes and t-shirt and jeans. Big difference. But to be fair, in my experience, it's been big difference for the better. I mean, I've had cracking nights out. Like, I mean, I've enjoyed every single one of them, and I'm eternally grateful for the opportunity because it's not like not everybody gets that opportunity to go out in a group setting. And to be honest, like I said before, it's the only way I was going to go out was in a group setting, and yeah, I'm really really grateful for that opportunity, and hopefully touch wood that there's more opportunities to come. Really, really would like that. So, but yeah, the whole going out thing, like I mean, once you've done it, it's you don't go back really. Like I mean, for me, like I mean, if you gave me the choice between a night out in Guymore or a night out in Gormwood, I'm taking Gormwood every day of the week. I mean, I probably wouldn't be skinned by the end of it, but every day of the week. But yeah, I really like those questions. Actually, more, please. But I like to think like I've gone out a few times. I have kind of a bit of experience to go off of that I can give to folk. I mean, look, different things work for different people. The whole confidence thing. I know that might not be to everyone's thing. I mean, it is nerve wracking. I mean, that part I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I mean, you do get nervous beforehand, but then you get nervous before all of them, really. But it does become easier after you've done the first one. The first one is the most daunting one that you'll do. Everything after that, then it does get easier. It did for me in my case, and I can only go off of that, off of my experience, and for me, it definitely did get easier. So, if you are on the fence about going out, trust me, if you do go out, you will thoroughly enjoy the experience because it is a great experience. It really is, and it has to be like. It's a shame because a lot of people can't overcome that obstacle of being afraid to go out, and in many ways, it's sad. It's sad that folk feel they have to, they can't, they can't overcome that, and I mean that was me for years, and like while it was liberating when I eventually did it, the dominant feeling was why didn't I do this earlier? You know, but look, you can't dwell on the past. What's done is done. You can only shape what's the future, and I like to think in the future there'll be plenty more nights out, plenty more alcohol to be had, and plenty more good vibes, because that's what it's all about, really. At the end of the day, I mean, look, I'm not here for any kind of games or anything like that. I'm here to live. I'm here to make up for lost time. Really, I lost a lot of time, particularly with the dressing throughout my 20s as well. Without taking it down to too low of a level, I'm kind of, you know, I mean, I'm sure people can relate. You kind of when you're afraid to take that next step, you do kind of get bogged down in that. But when you eventually do overcome that, that's the feeling that you do get, is that like, God, why didn't I do it earlier? And that in a way is probably a sign that like, it's definitely worth doing, because you will have a great time. And look, I can only recommend it. I mean, you would kick yourself if you don't take any opportunities that you have to go out. That's from experience. And when I had that invitation, that there was a group setting going out, yeah, I seized that chance, and I'm delighted I did. delight I did, and look, we've been out a few times since, and we're itching for more, and we're talking about doing one on a foreign land now. So I never thought that would be the case. So I mean, look, I'm not big headed in any way. I mean, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be looking down on people or anything like that, because I was in that situation this time last year, and I like to think that I've done stuff that some people haven't done yet, and I can lean off that, give my advice, and look, it's different for everybody. But this is how I overcame this step. It might work for you, it might not. But it's all about enjoying it and seizing those opportunities, because you never know when the next chance might arise. And that's another thing as well, because you might have your first night out and you'd be itching for the next one, but you might not have a group, and or your group might be doing other things, but you might still have that thing. You might still have that itch to go out, and and it's probably something that might come up as well. Maybe, I mean, particularly if I'm going to do the night out abroad, challenge. And chances are, because I usually travel on my own anyway, that's going to be a solo mission. So that's probably the next level up. I mean, if you're going out solo, I mean, I have enormous respect for you, because I haven't done that yet. That's probably the next kind of major step, maybe if that arises. I mean, obviously you prefer your group setting, obviously, because you have good vibes about it. You get on with people. It's just you can bounce off their experience and that. So yeah, gosh, I'm passionate about that subject. I'm just kind of I want to encourage people to actually go out and be themselves, because there's a lot to be said for it, and I feel like I'm breaking out into that. I mean, I've had a few nights out, but I want more. So yeah. Make up for lost time, a new palette. It does make a really good name for a palette, actually. Make up for lost time. I like it. You never know. I might bring up my own brand. Make up for lost time. But no, I thought you kind of do. I mean, that's the big feeling I got from when I had my first nights out. So why didn't you do it sooner? And just, but you can't change the past, as I've said umpteen times. You can only change what's in front of you, and yeah, I hope, touch wood, that there's more nights out, because we need them. More nights out. But yeah, I mean, this stuff, it's kind of. But I love questions like that, though. That kind of really kind of, get the mind thinking. Like, in the bigger cities of Germany, you also won't face any problems when going out dressed up. I think it's generally accepted now. We see, that's what I was touching on earlier. I love hearing that, and in many ways, Germany could be the show for this night out. Could be, because look, I've heard good stories, particularly about Berlin as well. I think Berlin's very kind of liberal anyway, from what I've heard, and it's meant to be a really good night out anyway, regardless of whether you're dressing up or not. So that can only be good. So yeah, I think you're lucky in a sense that Germany is kind of that far ahead. Like, I definitely think in Ireland you're definitely kind of limited to probably Dublin, Galway, and to a degree Cork. That'd be about it. I think there's not much else going on outside of that. You're starting to get into really kind of more traditionalist Ireland. Then after that, smaller kind of small town vibe and that. I mean, I won't go out in my local town really dressed up. I don't think that would be the vibe. But look, I think it's you kind of have to. You have to be kind of do a bit of research as well about it. I mean, I'm not really going to go out in a small town in Ireland, but at the same time, I've been out in Dublin and Galway. I've not been out in Cork. maybe that could be a different vibe altogether as well. Going up in your hometown, and it's a bit like kind of that could be a different vibe. I mean, it's definitely easier going out in the likes of Dublin where you don't know anybody really. So I don't know, but it's good to hear that Germany seems to be the spot. So by the sounds of it, we could do far worse than picking Germany as the next trip for the night out. So who knows? Stand by for more. Very sad about Matthew Perry. Yes, yeah, he passed there last night. At least last night, he found. I think they found him. I think I read it was a drowning or something like that. So, but yeah, God, that was a shock when I saw that. Like, what was really mad about that is that like I only found out because I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw like this page that like it wasn't a news outlet or anything and just said, "Oh, R.I.P. Matthew Perry." And I thought my first instance, I thought this was like was a joke, a hoax. But then I saw up on the trending tab there that he was trending, and I thought, oh, God, and I clicked on it, and yeah, he passed. I was just like, God damn. There's no age as well. Was he about 54? 55? Mid 50s anyway. There's no time to be going. Yeah, very sad. Oh, that wine is really nice. For a red wine, that's pretty good. I'll get more of that. I only have the one bottle as well, and have I made a dent into it? I haven't really. I need to up my game. Yeah, look at me becoming a wine connoisseur. I recommend Estevez from Chile. I mean, it's probably a terrible wine for like a real connoisseur, like, but to me it's good. I thought it was white when I bought it, so okay. But yeah, it's kind of. But yeah, man, it was really sad hearing that. I was like, and I only found out through like a random Twitter group thing that posted it up, and here I thought it was a hoax. I thought, oh God, nah. And then yeah, bloody hell. Just goes to show that like don't know what's going on really. Like I mean, I'm not gonna even speculate on anything regarding that. Like I mean, that's be my type of place. But yeah, Friends, I think was his major role. Friends, I grew up on that shit, man. That was what are you doing? Oh God, that was a terrible impression, by the way. No, please don't clip that. I shouldn't have said clip, because I know you're going to clip it. Damn it. Any more thought-provoking situational questions, or any mad questions, even like kind of any, preferably dressing related? I feel we need to kind of just while I'm here, just kind of. If there's any kind of like what else would be next kind of I suppose we kind of covered the shopping one, I suppose, to a degree. I think the shopping one is kind of. I was surprised to hear that there's not many people have actually done the in-person shopping. I've met quite a few cross-dressers that haven't actually bought their own stuff in person. I mean, they've done online and that and all that, but actually in person in shops, I was actually surprised. Like the amount of customers that I've met that haven't done that is, I wasn't prepared. I was just like I thought it was just one of those kind of, because I've done it a few times and it's and yeah, it's kind of like before you do it the first time, you're kind of thinking like, oh God, what if they say anything? Like I've never once been asked who's the makeup for, who's the dress for, who's the pair of heels for, on the odd chance that I do find a pair of heels that do fit me, which has been once, which isn't great, is it? I mean, I'm a size 9 UK, and that is probably just on the borderline of very difficult. Yeah, it's just My heart goes out to those who are of significantly bigger feet. Looking at the size 11s and 12s and 13s of this world, and my heart goes out to you, because that is rough. Because especially when all the cute heels, that they're all like in smaller sizes. I mean, there's nothing worse when I find a really nice pair of heels and they're in a size 7 or 6. I'm just thinking, God damn it, it's terrible. And no, there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse when you find a gorgeous pair of heels and they're too small, and knowing full well that they don't do it they don't go up to size 9 in those particular styles. Usually in size 9s in the shop, they're all the kind of court shoes, or kind of like, not that glamorous. And as you could probably tell from my dressing and various videos or posts on Instagram, I'm all about the glamorous. Maybe not tonight, I'm a bit more casual tonight, but I do love my shiny, kind of glamorous kind of stuff. So, a lot of the size 9s, they just ain't it. So I'm kind of forced to go online in most cases. But on the odd time, you do kind of, and I can squeeze into various size 8s anyway. So there is that as well. Like open toe, wide fitting size 8s, I can do them okay as well. But if I'm wearing stockings or tights and just slide the foot in, I wouldn't be able to do it if it was bare feet. So, but yeah, you need to be comfortable as well. I mean, as nice as the heels are, it's not worth the pain and the dislocation of various bones that might occur. But yeah, it's kind of because whenever I hear people there and they're like in size, like they're like size 6, and they're cross dressing and they're size 6, and I'm just thinking, God damn, you don't even know the meaning of the word struggle. Oh, I mean, you could literally get any pair will do a pair of size 6, and it's just like, God damn you, bitch. You've been blessed with small feet. So yeah, that's probably why I'm crossing my size 8, size 9 actually, size 9 feet. I mean, it's just about doable, but like, it's, you still have that element of pain. And by pain, I mean like when you find a really cute pair and you can't paint it. It's just, God damn it. There's nothing worse. Although, on the flip side, I am quite skinny, so I can fit into most clothes. So there is that. That is a positive. If I'm being uber positive with the whole thing. So, if you gave me the choice, I'd rather have nice heels. I don't know, there's something about heels that are just like kind of, next level. God damn it. Oh. But could that be a cue for a outfit reveal? I mean, I say reveal. I mean, you saw it earlier, but it's been a while. Nikita, I wear size 15 US women's heels, and there's one store within 20 miles that has my size in person. I feel like Peggy Hill driving to Lubbock. Size 15 US. That must be like, yeah, I don't think there's that much difference between US and UK, I think. So I think there's maybe like 1 or 2 in it. So I think 15 is probably 13 in UK. But either way, I mean, it sounds like you got your work cut out there, Nikita, and like you're probably thinking the same now. Like I think of the crossdresser with size 6. I think, God damn, you're lucky. You're probably thinking the same those with size 9. You're probably thinking you don't even know the meaning of the word struggle. It's like, oh God. Yeah, 13 in men. Oh damn. So, but you actually have a store though. That's something that's not always there, I think. Because for an awful lot of people, it's well, if you go anything above 11, it's online pretty much over here. We don't have any kind of specialist stores that cater for like massive, like at least I haven't noticed them anyway. I think it's usually online, but the fact that you do have a store, that is a good sign. That's definitely better than what it could be, because like when you're ordering shoes online, like you are in that territory where like you're not entirely sure until they arrive, and you know there's a lot to be said for trying them on in shop, which is why I probably prefer in person shopping, because at least then you know what you're getting. You know what you're getting really. You can try them on and see if they and see how they look as well. Whereas with online, you're at the mercy of like various resolutions and seeing if the vibe is, oh yeah, we'll take the chance. But yeah, size 13, God. Yeah, maybe I should just kind of zip it in terms of talking about the struggles of being a size 9. Yeah. Yeah, I take everything back about the struggle of size 9. It's a lie. It's a lie. Actually, I think one of my friends on Instagram, Kat, I think she's size 13 as well. And I think she was saying she gets hers custom made online. Because I don't think she actually has a store near her. I mean, I couldn't imagine, like, it's just, man, I couldn't. No, free to God, the struggle is real. Oh, God. Nikita put it there. The size 9 plus struggle movement will will make it. Yeah, anybody below size 9, you don't even know the meaning of the word struggle. Oh no. So how many pairs do you have, Nikita? Then, because I have in total I have 15. I think it's around about 15, but I only have 4 with me. The rest of them are in storage in another country. Which is a great place for them because I'd love to be wearing them, but they're not here. So I have 15 to my name, but I only have 4 with me at the moment. So, God damn it. Oh, just the one pair. Okay, okay. And ordered it online. Okay, right. And where do you order from? Out of interest. And do they do really nice heels as well? Like glamorous. And do you wear 6-inch heels, 5-inch heels? Or does the thought of stiletto heels scare the living daylights out of you? Because when I saw heels for the first time, I was just like, what is going on here? No. But now I can't get enough of them, so God damn it. The ones at the store are a bit atrocious. I get them from only makers. Okay, right, okay. Yeah, I kind of guessed that the in-store ones would be kind of like your typical kind of large shoe, like court heel about that size, chunky, not much style or glam to it. That was my vibe, and by the sound of it, that is true. Which, I mean, come on, we were us large-footed people need to look glam as well with footwear. You know, I certainly do. I certainly like. I even though I'm 6 foot outside of heels, and you've probably seen some various Instagram posts of me standing next to Nikki and Cheryl, and they're the optimum height, and there I am like towering over them, and it's just like, but I love heels too much. Oh, is there a rule that you shouldn't wear heels if you're 6 foot or over? Because if there is, I'm breaking it every time. uh, but yeah, it's a bit like if I was to pick an ideal height, it'd be 5'8". I think 5'8". 5'8" is the optimum one because at least then not look too much of a tower. I mean, I'm 6 foot anyway, and all of my heels are at least 5 inches. So you can imagine what that looks like next to people who are an optimum height, shall we say. Court heel is the perfect description. They're peep toe black stilettos. Oh. See, peep toe is one of my favorite type of heels. I don't. I have one pair with me. They're a white pair, but they're kind of more kind of sandally, but they're open toe. Open toes are they're really nice. I love open toes. I need to get more in fact. But that's not to say that the closed toe stiletto black is not nice. It's lovely, but peep toe, I love peep toe heel. You've you've stoked my interest, Nikita. I definitely do have um, this want for more heels, and it's just about storing them as well. I mean, if you could just see what I store my stuff in. I mean, I've got a big box, a suitcase, a small suitcase, a bag, carrier bag, and and that's only the stuff that I have here. I have loads of other stuff in storage, and it's like it's, I often question Michelle. You have an issue, a hoarding issue when it comes to dressing up, and I probably do. I very rarely throw anything out. So open toe heels are the vibe. Yes, I love. It's obviously the same for yourself, Nikita. You obviously are a fan of the open toes. I really do love. They add like, particularly if you're wearing bare-legged, because you can show off your nail or the toe. I can't even think. Toe polish. Your painted toes. God damn. I've only had one of these. But yeah, you can show that off, and that really does add to a look as well, I think. Especially when you've got long pins like I do as well. It's mad. So in heels, you are about my size. God, Alex, are you 5'5" then? God damn. God damn. That's actually mad because I consider myself to be tall anyway. Like I think 6 foot is, but like if I'm wearing 6 or 5 inch heels and somebody's taller than me, like I'm thinking like, God damn, you are a legit giant. So just saying. Yes, girl, the nails. Yeah, exactly. That's why I love open toe heels. It's like I think it's kind of like if you're wearing open toe heels, it's kind of a bit of a waste if you're wearing like kind of maybe too dark of stockings or leggings or tights. I think you have to kind of go bare legged just to really show it off, like because the color, like some of the colors that you can get are really lovely. And you gotta show them off as well. And you can't show them off in closed toe heels. I mean, you can't really take them off, but nobody wants to do that, especially if you love your heels, even though they cause enormous pain after a while. Although I will say that though, the ones I'm wearing are probably my most comfortable ones, but they're also the tallest. I mean, make sense. But it helps with their platform, I suppose. Platform heels they're the real saver in everything. It's if you have platform heels, you can be sturdy with them. I think that's probably a cue to show the heels. So here we go. Stand by. These heels, by the way, are my go-to. I just wear them with everything. So we'll try and see if we can do that. You're not seeing the heels there. I think the camera's too high up. But they're lovely, and they're like I have a tower in these. Like I mean, I've worn these out, and every night out I've got And then the skirt then is like, I mean, what color would you call this? Lavender, purple, pink. I seen someone during the week call it lavender. I'm quite liking the word. So. Closed toe as well, and the heels are massive. These are actually probably 6-inch heels actually. They're definitely more got dark. Gone dark. Ow, now I'm getting a cramp. God damn it. But yeah, those heels are they're my go-to. They're so comfortable and they're just. Let me actually put myself in the center. That would help. But yeah, they look intimidating, but they really are the most comfortable heels I have. Like some of the most uncomfortable heels are the ones with the no platform and like terrible trying to negotiate them. So, but these are my go-to ones to go out. Right, I actually much prefer walking in these than any of the boots. The boots are a bit more kind of like you need to be on your game to be in control of those, especially the ankle boots. They're quite difficult to walk in. So, Nikita, where did you get those heels? I've been looking for a comfy pair for my next ones. I nicked these off a friend, but they got them off ASOS. I think it has hang on. No, Just Fab is the. I don't know if you see that. Oh, it's Just Fab. I think they're a UK company, and it's these are size 9, and they're so comfortable. I love these heels, and as you can see, like it looks intimidating. I totally understand, but they are so comfortable thanks to this. So you're actually only really that's how much of a platform you have. So that helps having the platform, and that's how you're able to get a proper confident strut. Because I feel really powerful in these ones because these are my go tos and they're kind of um, I feel great in these. And all my nights out have been in these, and yeah, I think they have anyway. Have they? Did I do any other ones? I don't think. Don't think I've done any other heels on a night out. On a weekend, I probably have worn maybe some of the really shiny one. I think I've worn that on one of the weekends, but yeah, it's heels are they're great when you can pull them off. Like when they're really comfortable and everything, they're excellent. But when they're painful, they're bad. But yeah, I mean, these schools they look intimidating, but honestly, it's all about the platform. So I mean, I could probably I think these ones are like 6 inches. I've seen some really mad heels that are like 7 or 8 inches, and I'm thinking like, oh, Godspeed, because I don't think I'd be able to do those. That's like they're really mad, like the heels being like really long, like I just like no, I don't have the skill for them. Like I've just about managed the 6 inch heels, but anything after that is a bit I don't know. But you can't beat strutting about the room in heels. Like I mean, it's one of those things where I just love the sound of the heels making the clicking, and that's another thing. Going back to the night out, you when you hear your own heels making that sound on the pavement, that is a very underrated feeling. I love that feeling. That's another thing you'll probably notice if you're going out is that like the sound of your own heels and you're making that and it's yeah. I'm probably sounding a bit mad here with the heel talk. It's probably bordering on fetish at this stage, but I just love I can't dress up and not wear heels, to be fair. And little heels are my favorite. So, yeah. I love my heels. It's just it's just one of them. Just kind of, but you need to have a choice, and I love having a choice of heels that are pretty good. And I love kind of changing it up. So for the longest, I never had the ankle boots, and I always really wanted the ankle boots. And the ankle boots were they're a bit tricky to walk in as well because it's a really skinny heel, and there's no platform on those ones, so it's a bit of a different kind of skill to master them. And then the thigh high boots as well, they require a different kind of thing. They're comfortable, but they're not. It's not the same as walking in these ones. So different kind of types of heels require different struts. And I like to think from the videos anyway that you can see my strut. It's definitely an awful lot more confident than it used to be. Going back to even last year, I mean, I've definitely kind of improved my strut, and that comes from the confidence that heels invariably give you. So it's one of them where I think I definitely would. I have a couple of pair of heels in my various shopping carts online, and I'm tempted to hit purchase on near on all of them. So there may be more heels to come in future videos. I love trying different heels, and I have a pair. You may have seen them, the pink boots. I love those pink boots. In fact, could they have gone with this one? Maybe not, but those pink boots. I saw on my second night out. I saw a drag queen wearing these particular boots, and I was in awe of these boots. I thought, yeah, I need to get them. And I saw them on Shein then about a week later, and they're half the size small, so they're 8.5, which is I can I can live with. I probably won't be able to last the whole night with them on, but I can live with the pain because they look gorgeous, and I love those heels. And yeah, I'd be loath to give them up. So yeah, I have to I have to keep them. They're my prized possession. So I definitely have to. I I have to showcase them a bit more because they like. But then on all the videos that they've been featured, I don't know what it is with the lighting in here. It doesn't quite do them justice. They're a bit more pink than what the videos suggest, and I I want to try and accentuate that in one of the videos. I definitely want you to see just how awesome these boots are. I'm building up these boots because they're the business. I love these boots, so and they're tucked away in the wardrobe over there. It's the best place for them. But they won't go with this skirt anyway. Not this color skirt. Maybe this one was a bit more kind of reddish pink, maybe because that's what they like. They're hot pink, but they're not. They're kind of a darker shade of hot pink, which goes to show. And one of the I have the perfect outfit as well. I have this pink satin dress. I've done a video on it. It's one of the earlier ones, and I have this lovely, gorgeous pair of pink heels, but they're up in the storage place in Scotland, and they'll go perfectly with that. I need to get my heels out of storage. I need to do that for a while. So that's my kind of yeah. Whenever I go to Edinburgh next, I have to get them back because that's what I need. I need. I have some really nice heels up there. I need to get back and match them with more outfits. I have some lovely dresses up there as well, to be fair as well. So there's plenty more to do from up there as well as down here. I mean, I haven't even dented the collection at the moment. There's still loads of outfits to try. God damn. So yeah, there's plenty more content coming, guys. Rest assured. It's just a case of filming it and editing it and making it presentable. But there's loads of stuff to do, like so. I'm looking. I'm loving it. I'm loving the showcasing it because it's kind of like Instagram but in video form. The whole kind of outfits and that. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do way more as well. Um, but yeah, I love filming it. I love kind of I'm in that vibe at the moment where it's just kind of yeah, it's really good. And particularly this week as well, after we got the momentous news that the channel has been monetized or is in the first phase of being monetized. Um, yeah, that was a personal goal of mine that I was really wanting to do, and we achieved that this week. I got the email on Wednesday, I think it was, and yeah, it really made me feel good. I had a really good sense of achievement from that, and yeah, it was a personal goal that came through, and really proud of that. So, but look, we'll see where the channel goes from here. It's been all good so far. I have to say, it's been pretty much a really nice community on here on YouTube. I didn't expect it to be as good. I did have some misconceptions that I thought it was just going to be a total madness, and I didn't know what to get myself into. But this being the third stream, and again, it's been a really good stream. I've really enjoyed it, and that's been the case for all of them. And long may that continue. And I definitely have to do more streams. I think that's definitely on the in the plan because it's been going steady pretty much all night. So then people dipping in and out, asking some really good questions, and I've enjoyed answering those questions as well. And if you have any more as well, feel free because I don't think I'm going anywhere at the moment. Anyway, we don't have to work tomorrow. We're off tomorrow, so we can sleep in and nurse off the inevitable hangover that's going to ensure. So, cheers. But yeah, it's one of those where I kind of want to get back more into streaming as well, be it on here and Instagram as well. It's just one of them where it's just kind of I need to put myself back out a bit more, and I've gone through some difficult periods this year as well as having the good. So you take the good and the bad, but we're definitely out the other side. We've got the clarity, and we've got some help as well, which has definitely helped. Well, of course, that doesn't help, but yeah, we're definitely on a much better path now. A path with clarity and kind of we're much better now than what we were a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Without going too deep on it, it's just kind of. But no, I've definitely enjoyed this stream. Like everything has been mentioned on this stream. God, we've been talking about geography, planes, Albania, football, going out, heels. I mean, I've spent the past hour. I feel I've spent the past hour talking about heels. I mean, it's. Can you tell I love heels? Oh god, I love probably my favorite item of clothing. Actually, now that I think of it, would probably be. I mean, you can't beat a dress, can you? I mean, skirts and tops and that they can be pretty cool, but you can't beat a really nice dress. And what I've really gotten into recently actually is evening gowns, and the kind of long formal party kind of kind of party kind of long evening gown dresses. I've really gotten into them recently, so I'm looking. I have a few in mind in my cart on various websites that I like the look of, and I'm definitely I'll be hitting purchase on that sooner rather than later. And yeah, I'd definitely be looking to do a couple of videos with them as well because there's something about the evening gown. I mean, the last two have done really well as well on the channel. Like they seem to be quite popular as well. So I did one, a black one with studs. That was really nice earlier on in the year. And then more recently, then I did a long blue one with the slit, and that was really nice. I really love that dress. That's yeah. I may or may not make that my next going out dress because it deserves to be like it's that kind of maybe it's not a night out one, but maybe more of a formal gathering. Maybe I just love evening gowns. They're my newfound love in dressing, for want of a better word. I just love trying different looks and seeing if they go and seeing if they don't go. That's part of the charm with the dressing up as well. Is that it's kind of you can experiment a lot with dressing that like you don't tend to do in everyday dressing. Just which is really the one of the major attractions to cross dressing. It really is the so many different avenues you can go down, and I love that. I love the creativity that it ensues, and everybody has a different way of approaching it, and that's what's wonderful about Instagram is that like you can find your niche, you can find other niches that you never knew you liked, and it's great. I love seeing different styles as well, and yeah, it's and just seeing how big the community is as well. Like I mean, and that's only that's who's on Instagram as well. So big time, it's kind of yeah, it's a good community. I think I definitely kind of like there are some parts of it that like you're thinking right, it's a bit yeah, but then there's other parts then where you're thinking right, it's actually there actually is a community here, like, and for me, like the whole finding people from all walks of life as well. That's another thing as well. That's mad. But the whole thing as well is that like it's not a particular group of people. It's people from all walks of life and backgrounds and that, and it's you all share the common theme, which is the creativity of dressing. Like you can go down the drag route, you can go down the casual route, as we have tonight, glam route, um, and then yeah, you can go down various other avenues if you if you wanted, So it's pretty cool. I really do like. I love the freedom. I love the like. I'm one of the lucky ones in that I can dress up pretty much most evenings. Um, I've told my mother and my sisters that I dress up so that I don't have to hide it from them. So I can pretty much dress up most evenings anyway. But then you just have to overcome, and on some evenings there you have to overcome that lazy streak. So there is that. But I'd much rather be able to have my situation than a lot of others who aren't able to dress up as freely as I am, and I am definitely one of the lucky ones, and I can't I can't really relate to any. Like I used to back like whenever the longest I ever went without dressing was maybe about 6 months. It was struggling like. So, right, Nikita, congratulations on the monetizing. You should be really proud of yourself. Get it, girl. Thank you, Nikita. Yeah, it was one of the goals that when I set up the channel, it was far enough away but close enough that I thought, right, we could definitely achieve this, and yeah, I was really proud of it. Yeah, when I saw the email come through during the week, I thought, God, yeah, we achieved this. This is good, like because I mean, it's nice to get good news, isn't it? I mean, it's just when you it was one of my personal goals when I set up the channel is that like look, I'd like to put myself out there a bit more, and that was one of the goals. What I thought, like, look, that's something to aim for. We might not get it, we might get it, but look, it was something to aim for, and when I got the email then on Wednesday, it was yeah, I was I was overjoyed with it. It was a massive sense of accomplishment, and that was good. And it's kind of I love yeah, a good sense of achievement. Yeah, I was really proud of that. Oh, Jesus, I've just noticed I've got like streaks under my eyes. Oh, God. I look a mess. God damn it. I hope it's not too bad, but I can see. Oh, God. I look a mess, but look, we're having a good time. We've got wine and we're vibing with people and answering many questions and having a good time. And sure, what else would you be doing on a Sunday? There you go. But yeah, I think the next kind of major kind of challenge now that I want to meet is I like the idea of a night out abroad. I think that's something I can aim for. I think that's kind of my next major kind of thing, or maybe even doing a trip to the coffee shop, even dressed up, something like this. I think that would be a really nice challenge to meet as well. But that'd be something that I'd want to kind of film that as well. I'd want to kind of you know have that memory captured. I think maybe covert filming or something. I don't know. It sounds good in my head, but look, we'll see. But those are some of the things that come to mind about the next kind of challenge that I can meet because I do want to keep progressing. That's the thing as well. Is that I want to keep progressing, be it with makeup, being with being with my experiences as well. I just want to keep going in the right direction and kind of enjoying it as well at the same time. I don't want to be just doing it just for the sake of it. I want to be doing it because I want to do it and going out dressed up in daylight, dressing up more. That's something I want to do, and obviously a night out abroad. I mean, that's something I can meet as well. That's something I've been meaning to do. I mean, I travel quite a bit, so why not combine the two? I mean, we can have a cracking night out somewhere random, be it Germany, Albania, Sweden, wherever. We definitely can do. Definitely going to try and do that at some stage, and who knows, it might be even in the next one. We'll find the vibe. We'll find the vibe, and if the vibe is decent, look, I'll bring an outfit or two and just see. Just see. You never know. I mean, it could be a laugh, could be whatever. We'll see how it goes. It could go really wrong or it could go really good. Hopefully the latter. Oh, that wine is going down a treat. Love it. And I am not usually a red wine drinker. So you probably know at this stage what I'm drinking. It's Estevez from Chile. Another country I've not been to. I've only, well, I I say only. I've been to 36 countries. Most have been in Europe. A couple just been around the edges. But yeah, I think we're definitely going to go a bit more further afield in the next year. I definitely want to try and do more Asia. I have ambitions to do South America, Africa. I want to do the whole lot. That's my goal. That's my life goal is to try and get to every single one. That's an emphasis on try. It might not be fully possible, with current affairs in certain countries at the moment. But like, yeah, that's my ultimate life ambition is to visit every single one of them. And look, we're going to give it a good bash, and might as well try. And that's my ultimate ambition. But I've other ambitions as well, where I want to try and progress my dressing to a point where I'm constantly improving. I mean, it's not something you'll ever fully master because there's so many avenues you can go down. But I just want to keep improving. Like I think I definitely kind of stagnated with my makeup, probably in the middle of this year. I kind of feel now in the past like week or two, I'm definitely kind of starting to progress a little bit more. Um, and little things like that now are something to do. And one of my one of my more embarrassing stories is about eyeliner. Oh, I that is something I want to master. That's my kind of goal now between now and I'm going to say January. I want to definitely master eyeliner, or at least get competent at eyeliner. My eyeliner skills are horrendous at the moment. Because I've been using I don't know if it's not there. I've been using the liquid stuff. It's probably not the most ideal stuff to be to be starting with, but it's something I definitely want because I've seen eyeliner on other dressers as well, and it really does add so much, and I want to add so much to my look. So that's my ambition for the next couple of months, makeup wise anyway, and then obviously try and improve with my eye makeup particularly, and my lips as well. I think I can definitely do something with them. I don't know, but we'll find out. Yeah, it's been really fun on this stream. I think it's got a bit quiet. I think people are going to bed. Right? I get that feeling. Yeah, it mustn't be a bank holiday everywhere. In which case, I totally understand. But yeah, I've really enjoyed the stream. If you've any other questions at all that you want, maybe answering a couple of quick fire ones before. Do we wrap it up? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Alex, once again, a great live chat, Michelle. Very much enjoyed it. Oh, thank you, Alex. No worries at all. I didn't realize you were still here. But that's just me. I don't have who's tuning in, but yeah, I've really enjoyed that. That was a really good stream again. Um, I'll have to do this again at some stage. I probably will do one for my birthday, maybe, if I don't have anything else planned. Which hopefully, look, we'll see how it goes. I'd love to have a night out or something like that. It's been a while since I've been on a night out. I've not been out on a night out now since June, I think it was. Yeah, it was June. So we're definitely overdue one. So that's coming up on the 18th of November. We age another year, which is not ideal, but take the good and the bad. But yeah, so that's 3 weeks away. I I might do something in between as well, just kind of like a catch up or whatever. But I've really enjoyed this. This was really good again. So I think we can categorically say now after 3 full live streams, no negative energy. So this whole negative energy about YouTube, it's a myth, guys. It's a myth. So it's been really good. I've really enjoyed that. I mean, I can say it like but yeah, thank you for tuning in, Alex. So really good, some really nice questions as well, and hey, where I say, no, I've definitely mispronounced that. You got to mention anyway. The top scorer for VfB Stuttgart. You got to mention on the stream many times. So shout out to you, Sir Who. But he's out for the next few games. Got that. So yeah, oh God, I've been going for 2 hours and 39 minutes. Jeez. Okay, I think that'll be a good time to leave it there. I think, unless you have any other questions that you want to keep me on for, or whatever. Because I feel like I'm rambling now. I'm just like rambling about random stuff. Unless you have any questions or whatever. I mean, I'm in no rush anyway. It's kind of I'm not working tomorrow, thankfully, and I can sleep in and nurse the hangover. It's yeah, and I probably will do one because it's what percentage is this? 13. Yeah, we picked a good one here. But yeah, I definitely need to do this a bit more often, and I probably need to do another one on Instagram as well. I've not done a live on Instagram in so long. I can't be forgetting my Instagram folk either. You know, you're there, you're in the background. I've seen a couple of you pop in here and there. So yeah, I definitely have to do a bit more live streams on Instagram as well as here. I wonder if there's a way you could do both. Oh, that would be really tech savvy of me, wouldn't it? I've never been able to be tech savvy. I mean, could you imagine that? I mean, that'd be dangerous if I had that knowledge. But yeah, I think I'm rambling now, so that's no worries. We'll end the stream here then, guys. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed that again. And it's you guys that make the streams as well. I mean, there's only so much I can do, you know. I mean, it depends on who's in and firing in the questions. They're really good questions. I like to think that some of the questions, like kind of helped in some way, kind of particularly about going out and that. I'd like to think that it helped in some kind of way anyway, because I like to think I have some bit of experience to lean off of, and it really isn't as daunting as you think. Like, it is daunting, but going out for the first time, but really you do find this surge of confidence from somewhere, and it's about using that confidence to power through. Because ultimately, once you power through, you'll have a really good night, and that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, you're there for a good time, and once you power through that obstacle, it really is worth it. So hopefully that's what came out from the stream, and it's been a pretty good chit chat as well. It was nice to kind of celebrate a momentous occasion as well, with the whole news of the monetization as well. A personal goal of mine, I was it was something I really wanted to kind of achieve with the channel as well. And look, it's onwards and upwards from here. And yeah, the next one won't be too far away. I think the last one was about 4 weeks ago, was it, or something like that? So yeah, we'll definitely do another one soon enough. And who knows, it might be even an impromptu live as well. Who knows? I mean, it's just kind of just whenever I dress up. I mean, I might do a random one, maybe even later in the week, next weekend. I'm not promising anything, but look, I'll post if we're doing anything. But yeah, so thank you guys. That was a really, really enjoyable stream. Really enjoy that. And until the next time, the signature move. No, I didn't do that justice. So it's okay. See you guys. See you in the next one.